So to continue our discussion of production distribution, one of the things that as filmmakers, as aspiring filmmakers, there are certain protocols that have to be followed when hiring a crew, especially when you're working on an industry film or a relatively large budget film where you expect to use union or professional staff. Unions and professional personnel generally have a set rate, and so you have to abide by that set rate. And so, for example, SAG, which is the Screen Actors Guild, have set rates for pay, and that includes things like overtime and things like this. So you have to be very careful and courteous when you're engaging in the filmmaking practice. There are standard what are called deal memos, which are essentially contracts, agreements of schedule and pay rates. So being very fastidious about these things will save you a lot of heartache and will demonstrate your own kind of professionalism. So just making sure that that you keep everything above board and generally kosher is really important in illustrating your professionalism. And so one of the things that the Filmmaker's Handbook emphasizes is that you really want to make sure that you're realistic and upfront with the people that you're hiring. You don't want to tell your actors or your crew that you have minimum kind of night shoots, and then find out that that you have a long haul through numerous night shoots. And there's other things to be aware of. For example, things like turnarounds. Turnarounds are the break between when a day ends and when a day begins. So if you're shooting a long night shoot and you're the shooting stops at 3 in the morning or something like this, but then you expect the crew to be back on the set at 6 a.m. This could be a bit too much, and so you have to be also very clear about your turnarounds.